Bienvenidos. Soy la Bruja Espinada, and I am here with a very special full moon in Leo reading. So let's get started. What messages do you have for our watchers? So we've had so many transitions occur. Ooh, that one flew. Let's see. Sorry about that. As I was saying, we've had so many transitions happen astronomically. It's hard to keep track, and I'm not an astrologer, but I do try to follow a lot of great astrologers, Behati Life, the Hood Witch, the No Zodiac, really great. They have a lot of information out there, what's currently going on. So the first to pop out was the Page of Wands and the Three of Wands. We continue with our wand energy. Excuse me. Sorry for the setup. I've had a lot of things happen in my home, so there's a lot of changes and can't wait to get back to my old setup. So Wands, we're still on a lot of wand energy, and it makes a lot of sense, especially right now since we are a full moon in Leo. Leo is fire. And coincidentally enough, now that we're talking about wands and Leo energy, we have High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, but we're followed by the Ten of Swords, the Page of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Emperor energy. It's a lot of we have the Sun and the Seven of Swords. Six of Wands. I'm going to stop right here because I feel at this point we have a lot of repeating patterns, similar to how we've done it in the past, right? Or how these readings have gone in the past. Page of Wands. So tell me, have you started that new venture? Have you started that new venture? That's what I want to know. If you've started on the venture that Spirit, the universe, higher powers have been trying to set you forth on. With the Three of Wands, I'm getting that feeling of like some hesitation. There's no reason why you shouldn't have started moving forward. If you haven't moved forward, it is purely through sheer fear. Hopefully that is not the case, but if it is, you need to start moving forward. The High Priestess is the manifester. She is the one that sets these powers in motion, makes things happen. Especially right now that we are in a full moon, this is when your manifestations happen. If you have not set your intentions, I hope you are in the process of manifesting them. And that's not to say that, oh, I didn't set my intentions in the new moon, so they're not going to manifest by this full moon. That's not how it works. When you set your intentions, you can set them as of tomorrow, Pacific Standard Time. Currently, the full moon is tomorrow. I think in the wee hours of the morning. But one of the things is that you can manifest, and you can set your intentions the day before. That doesn't mean that they're not going to be granted. However, don't think that that means that they're going to be granted the very next day, that they're going to happen by the full moon. No, what you had set and intended 3 moons ago may be barely manifesting now. The way that this works is you set it and forget it. That's how these intentions work. If you, and I've mentioned this in the past in prior readings, if you are currently asking for the exact same thing over and over and over, the way universe takes it is, oh, you're still asking for that because you haven't gotten what you wanted exactly, all right, you're going to wait on it. You need to learn patience because I've been slowly giving you what you've been wanting, but you haven't been taking it. That's not on universe, that's on you. You have to trust universe, you have to surrender, you have to let go, and that is a huge part of manifestation. You say your prayer, you let it go. Don't pray on it every single day. And then, what did we have next? We have the Page of Cups. Not only are you supposed to be focusing, like on Page of Wands, focusing on those passions, making sure that you're setting yourself up for learning that new trade, that new skill, whatever it is that you're trying to set those passions to be. You're also having the Page of Cups. You need to start focusing on your emotions and bettering yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally. You've been neglecting that, and now it is time. If you do not, all that pain and burden that you've been dealing with for the longest time is not going to go anywhere. This is a brand new cycle. The cycle of the 10 swords is ending. All that pain, all that trauma, all that old shit is going away, but I hope you have already started manifesting that healing towards what it is that you want to do and how to heal yourself emotionally. Then we had the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, brand new resources coming to you. This is a great time that if you've been working towards a new career, you've been working towards new monies coming in because it is almost tax time, on how to best invest your money. Now's that time. Start focusing, start learning on how to budget, learning on how to better invest, whether that's your time, whether that's your partnerships, collaborations, whatever the case may be. You need to figure that out. And then we had, who came out next? And we had the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is one step closer to, two words wanted to come out. The first one that wanted to come out was enlightenment, and the next one that wanted to come out was, oh my God, it left. I guess that's not the word that was supposed to come out. I guess enlightenment is the one that's supposed to come out. Enlightenment, you don't have to meditate or do yoga in order to reach enlightenment. Enlightenment is, by definition, having learned something new, something finally, that little light bulb moment. You're coming to a point where a lot of things are going to start making sense. A lot of past hurts, a lot of realizations are going to start happening. They're going to be happening soon. And the best way to deal with so many things, these, especially since it's cups, it has to do with emotions, is finding new resources, new ways to be able to handle your emotions. If it feels like, oh shit, this is a cycle that's repeating itself, chances are it's because you haven't learned from it yet. There's something you've been doing the same way over and over and over. You got to deal with it in a brand new way, a way that you've never dealt with it before. Either you face it head on, or maybe you just go with the flow, and maybe now is the time to put that boundary and stop going with the flow. And it's pretty apparent. Well, I know that we had the Emperor come out and we had the Sun come out. The Emperor is the highest of the anarchy, woo, Freudian slip, is the highest of the hierarchy. It's this level that you've been trying to ascertain, this level of, I am comfortable, I am living comfortably, I have no worries, I've mastered all these difficulties. You can't reach this level without having dealt with all of this first. You want to reach this level, this is a level that you've been working towards, then you got to start from the beginning. That doesn't mean that everything's going to fall away. I think that things have already fallen away, considering that back to back on 2 different cycles, we've had quite a few Tower cards come out. Right now is the perfect time to start building, building new, and building fresh. It's still time. It is still time. You have plenty of time to continue building fresh here. And that Emperor card is just that indicator of like, you know what you've been manifesting. But it is not going to happen without that work of page, going through the page levels, working your way up. That's how you're going to ascertain this. And when you do that, you get the Sun card. The Sun card is the biggest indicator of things going well. Things, when the sun comes out, it's like that's all. The sun comes out tomorrow. You know, it's just that good feeling on the horizon. It's there, it's yours, it's manifesting. There's so many indicators here of things coming to a close, things working out the way they're supposed to be, reaching this level. Don't give up on yourself though. Don't give up on yourself. Then we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords does have to do with quite a bit of difficulty. Nothing that can't be overcome, obviously. And then we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, similar to the Seven of Swords, is overcoming. Overcoming. Look at the bright side. I feel like I don't feel as enthusiastic with this reading because this just feels like a repeat of the last few readings that I've had. I don't know if you're trying to come back to hear something different, but it seems like it's the same old story. You're in a beginning mode, but what I'm seeing here is that you haven't taken that step forward. Quit being a chicken shit. Cut that shit out. You need to start moving forward. It's time. Now is the time. If you don't, you're going to get the Three of Swords, and that is not ultimate pain, but it's a lot of heartache. It's a lot of heartache. I think that if you don't take the initiative now, if you are looking for a sign, now is the time. Now is the time. Now, right now. Now, N-O-W, now is the time, or heartache is just going to follow. Take the initiative now. And you'll level up. You have the Knight of Wands here, a step up from the Page of Wands. It's all baby steps. You just need to take that small step forward, take that initiative to start moving. And if you don't, you're going to be stuck with the Five of Cups, just wondering the woulda, shoulda, couldas. And that's kind of pointless, isn't it? That's just a bunch of heartache, just thinking about like, man, I should have stopped being a chicken shit. Well, guess what? Now's the time. And what are we followed by? The Chariot. The Chariot is, it's going to come fast. It's going to come soon. So you better be ready. You better be ready, because you can't say that you haven't been told, you haven't been warned, that you weren't ready. You should have been ready for the jump since you were told jump. It's been time. And I'm not bullshitting you, because guess what we got next? The Queen of Swords. One of the ultimate no bullshit queens. She's telling you, this is my card here. Full on Libra energy, telling you, cut the shit, get your head in the game. And last but not least, this is really where, well, I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to pull one more card from the bottom of the deck. We have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is, all in all, you're waiting to see some fruition because you've slowly started, but it's kind of like you're wavering back. The Seven of Pentacles is when you plant your seeds, you're not going to see them grow the next day. Start the initiative, you're going to see the end result, and it's going to be fruitful and it's going to be abundant, but quit being scared because your 10 of Cups is coming. But you got to choose to make that decision to go from the Page of Wands to the Knight of Wands and ultimately finally get to the Queen of Wands. Well, hot damn. Mighty Fates, what lesson do you have for our watchers at this time? We got two. Ooh, we have Destruction. And we have Movement. So let's see. Let's see. what destruction has to say. Here we go. Destruction. This card indicates that a choice must be made. It asks you what needs to die today. Maybe it is a limiting belief, an old inherited pattern or toxic relationship. Whatever it is time to let it go. Sometimes, once we identify what needs to go, it slips easily from us. Other times, it is a slow cycle of releasing and then loosening the grip of our attachment. Be kind to yourself in this process. We establish attachments to things that do not serve us. But knowing something doesn't serve us does not mean it is easy to let it go, especially if it has become a part of our identity. This process requires patience, practice, and self-compassion. And I'm kind of beating you up right here with this reading on like, why haven't you made a move yet? But that choice has been presented to you several times already. Now's the time. If you've beat yourself up long enough. It is time to make a move. And I mean, that's just reinforced, especially since we have the movement card here. Here we go. Physical movement can quick start major shifts in our internal and external worlds. While this movement can take any form, keep in mind that the type of movement we do can invite in the emotions and experiences associated with it. Intense and vigorous movement can help us access our motivation, power, and fire. Slow and methodical movements can help us tap into our deeper feelings and is especially helpful in releasing healing and deeper work. When we move our body, we are allowing any stuck or stagnant energies within us to flow, bringing space for the new. What type of movement do you need? How can you incorporate it into your day more? Sometimes we get so stuck in a routine that we tend to forget to move. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to like focus on doing a movement that you don't like. Go for a walk in nature. Walk around your house. I don't know about you guys, but I know for myself, sometimes when I think, I'll lay there and then I fall into like a cycle of like a thinking pattern. And sometimes what winds up helping is walking around and getting those, like moving out of that emotion or moving out of that space where those feelings tend to linger. So work out, go for a run, go for a walk, swim, get into an element that you like, whether it's earth, whether it's out and like climbing a tree, whatever it is, just move where you need to. And typically when you move, your body goes where it needs to go. It leads you. Let your body lead, not your mind. Animal spirits, what message do you have for our watcher at this time? Oh, we have two. We have bee spirit, sweet results await. And we have whale spirit, trust the great mystery. I think that's one of the issues you guys have. You guys don't know how to trust. You guys don't know how to trust. So let us begin with the beloved bee spirit. The bee spirit's message is that sweet rewards are on their way if you are willing to get your ego out of the way and immerse yourself in the connected energy of all things. Bee spirit knows not to let a sense of being a separate self get in the way of a good thing. Spirit is always producing honey. Miracles and magic are everywhere. When you're connected with the great hive, you're vibrating and buzzing in exquisite harmony with all. Bee Spirit asks that your focus be on connectivity. Your heart, body, soul, and psyche experience total interconnectedness and a true integration when you self-forget. When you remember that you are a part of a greater unified consciousness. Moving from separation into connection, from self-centered limitation to spirit-centered infinite possibility and potential. You become busy as a bee, enjoying the gifts of Bee Spirit, fully in alignment with your highest expression of yourself. Your heart opens and connectivity rushes through you seemingly without effort as you experience that nothing feels like work. Industriousness is driven by enthusiasm and inner motivation, and time seems to fly by quickly as the hive supports you in the making of honey. Do you feel the presence of your helpers in the hidden realms, adding their energy to your creations? Magical results are taking form and will be sweeter than you expect. Bee Spirit wants you to remember that your part in the divine partnership with the conscious universe is being rewarded, even if you can't see that yet. And asks that you share your good fortune as there is plenty of honey for all. Be a part of the larger whole, the force that brings forth all that is sweet and delightful. When Bee Spirit comes as your protector, she asks to be very honest. She asks you to be very honest with yourself. Do you want to taste the sweet honey others have been making, but you believe is unattainable for you? Do you wonder how others ended up with so much magical honey when you seem to have none? Have you brought into the illusion of separation and become convinced that you can't have what others in the hive enjoy? Do you separate from the hive to do it all on your own, or to hoard with what honey you have, unwilling to trust that there is plenty of support and plenty of sweetness to go around? If you've been overworking and overdoing and have not given yourself any time to enjoy the sweetness of your life, Bee Spirit is telling you to stop and recharge. Perhaps you're afraid that if you don't get something done, it just won't get done. However, even busy bees need to take a break, and when they do, the honey still gets made. So remind yourself that sweetness is everywhere and available to you always when you need it. Ooh, I know that is a message for some people. I'm not going to call anybody out. I know me saying that, you know who you are. That's all I'm going to say. Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery. Whale Spirit is an ancient creature who was there at the beginning of time and who has seen everything, felt everything, and heard everything that has ever transpired on this planet. In the hidden realms where all things must gather before manifesting into form, Whale Spirit is the keeper, singing the soul of the whole world from the deepest waters of the coldest seas. When Whale Spirit appears, it is a reminder that there is a great mystery that you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it. Some things cannot be known by the mind, only experienced through the heart, through intuition, and through the peripheral senses. That part of the invisible veil separating the visible world from the great manifesting consciousness in the hidden realms. Now is the time for you to immerse yourself in the great mystery of spirit and trust that within the invisible, what you can't see now are the seeds of your intentions being tended to by the angels. Where are they at? Boom. Certainty is not offered to you right now. You're being asked to trust the process of co-creation. Whale Spirit reminds you that your primary reality is not that of the material world, but that of the realm spirit, from which the essence of your dreams and desires takes shape before arriving as a specific form. You must trust absolutely that what will come will be for your highest good. Stay in your present moment awareness and allow the hidden realms to hold your intentions safely until it is time for them to manifest in the realm of form. Let go, for you will not be left behind. Some things take longer than others to arrive. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Ooh, I don't make this shit up, guys. It comes as it comes, and boy, has it. I sincerely hope this message helps you, because it's just that reiteration. You gotta trust. You gotta trust in the universe. You gotta trust in the divine. What is yours is coming. Don't be afraid because you haven't seen it yet. I sincerely hope that this helps, and I will see you guys next time.